the Swedish Bus and Coach Federation and for our members, the Swedish bus companies, I think there will be a combination of different things for the future. First of all, the bus and coach is the backbone of the Swedish public transport. More than 50% of the travels within the public transport is made by bus and coach. I think that will be the same in the future, as the bus is a very significant, reliable and climate-friendly way of transporting yourself and your friends and your family in the public transport. But we will also see a lot of different other modes and other ways of doing and combining public transport with the help of IT solutions, for example. In Sweden, we talk a lot about what we call mobility as a service. We will see what that holds for the future. It's a very, very good way of making a solution for high capacity public transport, also climate friendly and also easy to change when the cities develop and broaden. I think BRT is a way of doing public transport more attractive. In Sweden, we have a light version of it in a city called Malmö. There are also discussions in Stockholm, and there is also implemented in a small city called Karlstad. We will have more of those, I'm convinced, in Sweden, but we are way after countries like the UK and France, and of course cities in South America and Africa in this aspect. Though the Swedish manufacturers like Scania and Volvo are very good in implementing those systems all over the world, but we have been a little bit behind in Sweden so far. But I think with the new electrical buses and coaches, for example, the BRT solutions will be the solution for the future for the cities. The first thing that's behind those amazing figures for Sweden is that our buses and coaches run on biodiesel or synthetic diesel like HVO, for example. And it's possible to have 100% of the bus and coach fleet running on renewable fuels already today. But we also need, for the future, political decisions to fulfill this. Otherwise, also the Swedish bus and coaches will back into the future, because if the politicians don't understand what their decisions can make for this, there will be a backlash, I think. We need a mix of electric vehicles, biodiesel and other kind of fuels that we today don't know about. My advice for other countries will be that we need to hold the pressure on the politicians, saying we are already there, we can do this, but you need to give us the right conditions and the right decisions. Then we'll drive into the future first of all. The bus-to-bus is very important in order to show the importance of the public transport sector and the bus and coach sector. If we, as a sector, can show the politicians, the members, the travelers, the decision makers and the public authorities how important the bus and coach is to fulfill goals like the climate change and also the possibility for people to move around in a climate-friendly, flexible and very economic way, we can get conditions and laws that fulfill and help us to build a strong public transport sector with the bus and coach as a backbone. In Sweden, we have a similar exhibition called Persontrafik, where we also show the politicians the importance of the bus and coach for the development of the society. I think those exhibitions and congresses are very, very important to do that.